Hey guys.
What's up?
Oh Lord. Okay. So, anyways, this is Mike. I'm Leanna. We are the Dry Campers, and we travel the country installing solar and lithium on RVs. We are finally leaving Deming, New Mexico, and we are headed to Longmont. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. You said hot box. I'm gonna start calling Deming, New Mexico hell. It was freaking hot.
Higher than 40 hills.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people all the time, because I'm from the South and we have humidity in the South, and I hate the humidity all day long. But I tell you what, I mean, it was still freaking hot. Like, I mean, you step outside your RV and it was just like, oh.
Above 100 degrees is above 100 degrees.
Oh,
Dry,
yeah.
wet,
Yeah, I don't care.
raining, it doesn't matter. Above 100, still freaking hot.
Hot, yeah. But anywho, so we're actually headed to Longmont, Colorado, and we'll be working on another grand design. Go figure. This one is going to be a 310 GK though, so we're pretty excited about that. That'll be a new one. But we want to start a new series of videos about, you know, that we want to do helpful videos. I mean, we do our we film all of our installs, but the reason that we film all of our installs is because we like that's our version of marketing other than referral basis. You know, when people see what he can do, they take to that and they say, that's the guy that I want. And that's why we do our install videos. You know, I know a lot of DIYers want help, and I get that, but we can't take on that liability of what a DIYer is doing behind their system. So but what we do want to do is we want to inform people about solar and what you can do with solar and power management and those kind of things, because we think those are going to be, you know, that's what's going to be helpful, because we know that not everybody can make this investment, because that's what it is. It's an investment, but you know, we want to be able to help and as much as we can. So we'll be starting a little series of videos. Yeah, so we hope you enjoy.
Good morning, my solar followers. We are starting another one. Actually, I kind of started it yesterday. We landed, took a nap, and came over here and just got right in it. So we're doing another grand design, Solitude, and this one is a 310 GK. I think that's right. ST310GK. So we're putting 4 batteries, Multiplus, 4 panels on the roof, so 1300 watts, 400 amps, 3000 watt inverter, and 150/100 MPPT, the BMV-712, and I'm going to rearrange the basement a little bit, give them some more space. Let's make it happen.
All right, so we're finishing this one up, and unfortunately we don't have this color of gray that Grand Design uses. We need to check into that to see if we can possibly get some, since we do so many of these, but so we're not super fond of that, but since this is the basement, and they gained everything past this line here, so they gained all of this, and then the little angled, let's see, I think it was here.
Look at the line in the wall. Right here. That's where it went from here to there.
Oh, he's saying it went from here to there. So, all of that. So they gained that. He did have to curve the end here because it's water lines, right? That wouldn't be, the water lines behind this, is that what couldn't be moved?
Correct.
Yeah, so unfortunately they couldn't be moved, but so he did angle it a little bit, but he pushed it back as far as he could so that they gained all of this space. And you put in a little plexiglass door. We installed the Progressive Industries and the 712 down here. They opted to not have the 712 inside since they will use their app. And then he also put a door here on the water bay. Hey there, so you're probably wondering, okay, where are they and what are they doing? So if you have been a fan of our channel for a while, you'll know that the way we used to film was, you know, we would do a little sit down and talk about the installs and things, or have a little intro or an ending or whatever. And so we wanted to kind of, you know, bring that back in a little bit, you know.
Old school.
Yeah. So this week we are in Maryland, and we are working on another. You'll actually kind of see a little bit of what we're working on. It's a toy hauler. It is not a Grand Design.
Nope. It's not even a Forest River.
Nope. And so anyway, but we just wanted to come to you and talk a little bit about what these clients can do with a system like this. This is a little bit different spin on what we have done.
Mm-hmm.
We've not really talked about what these systems can do. We do have a new, you know, video series, coming out, and so you know, stay tuned for that. But we wanted to kind of start with this one, really.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. So Jason and Jill had 400 amp hours of the batteries and 1,300 watts of solar. So what can they do with a system like that?
Well, so let's see. Their HVACs were not heat pump, or no, they were not heat pumps. So they pull about 110 to 115 battery amps per hour. So in perfect sunlight, they should be able to run their run NAC along with the ancillary things in an RV for about 5 or 6 hours. But at the end of that point, your batteries are dead, and you have to run a generator or wait till tomorrow to have coffee.
So now, running the AC now, they have to do it with the Easy Start though, right?
Yes, you have to have Easy Starts. If you don't have Easy Starts, what will happen, even on the newer super efficient HVAC units, the fan will kick on, and if you watch things on the app, it pulls about 3 amps of AC power, and then to figure out what that pulls in DC power, you multiply it by 10, so it pulls about 30 amps, between 30 maybe 40 at the highest. And then when the compressor kicks in, the amp draw could go as high as 20 to 25 amps just for a split second. but that punch, that jump is so much. The Multiplus can handle it if it does it slowly, which is what the Easy Start does. But that punch causes it to overload. So the whole system will shut down, and then about 8 to 10 seconds later, it'll, you know, come back online, kind of reset itself, and then, you know, you can try again, but it's still not going to run. And trying to trick the system, in other words, run a outside power source such as a generator or whatever, then turn on the air conditioner, and then while the air conditioner is still running, shut the generator off or the alternate power. That's not good for the Multiplus to switch off your power source and then it take a heavy load just super quick. It's going to wear your equipment out. The Easy Start is only like $300, and it's a staple of being able to do this. So that's my 2 cents on it this morning.
Perfect. So if they didn't want to run the AC, let's say that they were in not an area in this country right now. I'm just kidding. But
let's say they were in northern Canada.
Everything's just been so hot. Everywhere's just been so hot. But let's say that they were in like a perfect temperature and they didn't need the AC.
Mm-hmm.
They could run the entire coach though all day long and really, like.
Oh yeah. I mean, 4 batteries is more than enough to run an RV for days without any solar coming in.
So one of the things that we like to tell our clients, and frankly this is what I did, because as a woman there's a lot of things that we run on power that we don't realize how much it draws. You know, hair dryers, microwaves, air fryers, toasters, coffee pots, which we don't have that, but you know, I'm trying to think of like I don't even.
Crock pots.
Yeah, crock pot. The Instant Pot. So, you know, things like that. So what I like to sometimes take the woman to the side also and just be like, hey, this is what I like to do, because a lot of the time, some of us, you know, like we don't know what our limitations are on a system like this. I'll put it that way.
Learning curve.
So yeah, it is for everybody, you know. But I open up the app, and of course I learned this from him, obviously. But open up the app, and then I check the Multiplus, and I see how much, you know, like everything else is off, or I know what my ambient draw is, and then I turn whatever appliance it is on, and I figure out, okay, how much does that draw? Okay, so what can I do 2 things at the same time? Nope, because it's going to overload the system essentially. So
that's a perfect example of power management. So
yeah,
whenever,
which is coming later.
Yep. Whenever I'm talking to new customers and I'm going over the system and telling them, you know, you have to practice power management. You know, kind of think of it as almost like a one thing at a time until you really get the hang of what the capabilities are. Does that mean that, you know, you can't still live like normal and you know, be off grid fully? No, you can absolutely do that. It's just like, for example, while the AC is running, and depending on the size of your microwave, you may be able to run it also. Unfortunately for us, we have one that knocks out the Wi-Fi whenever we turn it on. And you know, I think I have a third appendage coming out, you know, down here somewhere. It's way too powerful, and I need to get it replaced, because.
Well, and like another thing is like, just like right now here, it's like the sun is behind the clouds right now. It's almost like it's a fog, but it's not a fog. It's super humid here. Yes, hazy. It's super humid here, so we're not even drawing you know, as much as we should be, because of the haze, really.
Yes.
Like out west, the sun I know it sounds crazy, but it's different. You don't have that humidity, you don't have that haze, So therefore, you get your full solar in a sunny day. We don't get that here. We have yet to max out yet, you know, in this area, because we are here boondocking on a property. Thank you, Kristen. But you know, it's so those are things to think about too. It depends on where you are. You know, you can't go to the East Coast.
You can't go east of, I don't know, Arizona, maybe New Mexico.
I think I probably do Texas.
Yeah, there's some very dry.
But,
so half
but
of Texas,
anyway,
but
yeah,
basically, you can't always count on 100% sun all the time at the right angle. That's a bigger portion of the power management is the recovery. So, and that's a whole nother video.
Yep.
The recovery.
So this is getting a little long, so we'll cut it here. So thanks again for joining us on another video. We appreciate your support, and we hope you subscribe, like, and
smash that dingy bell ringy thingy.
And leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, we do try to respond to every single comment, and we appreciate your support of our channel, and we hope that you're enjoying the content.
Kirk out. Oh yeah. It's nice out here. It's like 60-ish, 4 something. It's nice. Oh,
yeah, it's
hurting my eyes.
It is hurting my eyes a little bit, but
you want your sunglasses? They're right there. They're actually much closer.
Yeah, OG. What does OG stand for?
I don't know.
Old.
From the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, it was over gold.
No, that's definitely not what that means. Anyways, this system can do. Sorry, I keep twitching, so let me do it again. We wanted to. My eye started itching.
Oh, you know what? I think it was Don't Be a Menace to South Central or Drinking Your Gin and Juice in the Hood. That's the movie that was from.
Is that the full title? Jeez,
yes.
Louise.
Yeah. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your gin and juice in the hood.
Anyway, so we wanted to talk a little bit about what, so that other RVers can live more freely in.
Not plug it?
Yeah. We should do that part again because I didn't like that.
Yeah. So.
Do you want to say it?
We are the dry campers. Or we are the dry campers. Or we are the dry campers.
Oh my God, Lily.
Why not?
This is what happens after a couple of days of being in the New Mexico 100 plus heat working.
Roof. Wait, I got something I'd like to say.
Okay.
Okay, so I was just running through my head about hot and, you know, East Coast, West Coast, kind of hot, dry, hot, humidity high. So in South Carolina, Florida, wherever, say it's 100 degrees and whatever humidity. All right, I drive a black truck, put the tailgate down in the middle of the day, sun hit the tailgate. It's not going to be the same as it is when it's desert hot. At 10 or 10:30 in the morning, I had my tailgate down. My tailgate surface was 153 degrees. The ground was 134 degrees. And it was in the upper 90s at that point. The sun is so much hotter when it contacts something versus just air temp. In the south, you know, it might get to 120 or 125 as far as your paint job or parts of your car or whatever. It's just totally different. It's so much hotter in a dry heat. It doesn't have to make it through the humidity. So that's my 2 cents. It was freaking hot.
Yeah, I mean it was crazy, and he had to work in that, and it was miserable, I'm sure. And frankly, it's so hard to get this guy to like sit down and like just film like this.
Squirrels.
Well, it's actually really funny. It's so true. It's so true, you guys.
And then she cracks that whip, and if I get it, if I stay, I'll get a treat.
OMG. Okay. Can't tell we're dog parents.
No.
Something that...
Oh, look at that. Like a drink ninja.
Yep.
Okay. He's not getting wet.
So...
Booty sweat.
Oh my God. Tell me what movie that's from. Okay, so on a system, so Jason and Jill ended up having 400 amp hours of batteries. They ended up having 1,300 watts of solar. So what can they do with it?
Which rig?
I just told you what they had though. 4 batteries.
Oh, 4 batteries?
And 1,300 watts of solar.
Okay, so...
That's really funny. Okay, so let's... Okay.
Seriously, which rig? Oh, Jason and Jill. Is that who we're doing this week?
Yeah, 310GK.
310GK. Okay, cool.
So Jason and Jill had 400 amp hours of... Sorry, Jason and Jill.
My bad. Oh.
Okay,
All
ready?
right, so that was 2 rigs ago.
Bless his heart. This is why I'm around.
It's like this in the morning. That's why it's the best time to film.
Oh gosh. Okay. How do you want to end it?
The end. No. Kirk out.
Don't know if I was looking, but...
Okay, hold on, look at me. When I smile, look at the camera. Ready? Wait for it. Kirk out.
I had my hand on my face.
Oh, damn it. Look at me again?
No.
Alright.